All right, guys, here we go. Halftime at the Thomas and Mack Center. UNLV versus UNR. Number 1 versus number 8. Been a pretty exciting half so far, Tony. Rebels playing a lot better than we've seen over the last, I'd say, solid month of basketball from this team. Very, very active defensively, answering on offense, and even starting to stretch things out. How do you feel the flow is going to go in the second half? Because we know there's going to be adjustments made. We know Reno's going to come out with a little more intensity, probably better shooting. I think they only shot 33% in the first half. How do you see the second half going?
Well, the first half MVP, Doug Gottlieb, I would like to give him a shout out because he got into a little bit of an argument with, let's say, discussion with Brandon McCoy's AAU coach yesterday. And for Brandon McCoy, I thought that it was the best half of basketball, complete half of basketball that I've seen him play while he's been here at UNLV. I mean, he had 11 rebounds, just 6 points, but he blocked 3 shots. He was setting screens. He opened up one screen about 22 feet away from the basket that gave Mooring some space to connect on a three-pointer. If UNLV continues to play hard, continues to hustle, plays well defensively, then you have to believe that UNLV will be able to make this game a close game, coming down to the wire. But for me, I thought that one of the keys was Cody Martin. You know, we talked about him and his impact when we did our post-game wrap-up yesterday. Cody Martin, for real, is the guy that just was breaking down the Rebel defense and that 30-point romp here at the Thomas and Mack Center last month. And Martin in the first half did nothing. I mean, and Reno was just chucking up three-pointers. Yes, they want to shoot three-point shots, but they were just forcing them. They were just 4 out of 12 from distance in the first half. So second half, I just think the keys again would be McCoy staying active, stay out of foul trouble. At halftime, Jordan Johnson has a couple of fouls. And then for UNLV, again, maybe extend the pressure a little bit more so that Reno really can't get into its offensive rhythm. They really did not have the rhythm. Oh, and counter any run that Reno brings. This will not stay an 8-point lead for long if Reno goes on one of its patented runs. In the UNLV victory earlier this season, the running Rebels were able to just come back from any run that Reno had. 11-0 run Reno, 11-0 UNLV, and I'm hogging the mic, Matt.
You're good.
Let's hear what you have to say. I'm sorry.
No, the second half's about to get started. Everything you said was spot on. 39-31 Rebels getting ready to start the second half. We'll see if they can sustain the defensive pressure, which they've been good at early in halves. They were able to do it for 20 minutes in the first half. We'll see if they can do it for another 20. They can keep the hot hand and they can stay consistent with that defensive pressure. I think they'll be able to pull this out. 39-31, second half about to get started. We'll talk to you guys after the game.